Hei, da fortsetter vi litt med The Dark Side of the Moon. Og nå skal forhåpentligvis mikrofonen være på, så det går an å høre hva jeg sier. Yes, den er god. I går så gikk det veldig greit å spille. Men det må nok deles opp i flere deler, så ser jeg bare hvor lenge vi orker å sitte. Så spillmessig så likte jeg det veldig godt. Det er jo en ganske tragisk historie, men det er jo noe det er veldig fint da. Så da får dere god fornøyelse. Ja, nå er vi
Mr. Hamilton?
Yes?
I'm Detective Blackwell. May I come in? Mr. Hamilton, I understand this must be very difficult for you, but there's a few questions I need to ask in regard to your two missing children.
I understand. Yeah, I just want them back home. Please, ask away.
Ruby and Andrew. Ruby is 10 years old and Andrew is 13. Is that correct?
It is, yeah.
And the last time you saw them was when you put them to bed last night?
That's right, yeah, around 7 o'clock.
And you haven't seen them since? You didn't hear anything throughout the night or this morning?
Nothing, no.
And where did you sleep? In your bedroom? Downstairs?
I slept on the sofa.
Jeg er litt dårlig på regler. Nå hadde jeg vært så ganske langt unna.
Do you drink, Mr. Hamilton?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry. I know these questions can be trying. Is there a Mrs. Hamilton, Dean?
There was. Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did your kids have anywhere they like to go and play? The park, for example?
Yes, they have a den. It's just down the lane. The weird thing is I went there this morning and I found this. This is my daughter's teddy. This is the thing, the weird thing is she had that with her when I tucked her into bed last night.
So this was found in the kids' den this morning?
Yeah, it was. I am so worried. This is so unlike them, especially Ruby.
How's your relationship with your children?
They're my children. I love them to bits. They're my world.
Any recent arguments?
None. No. Well, nothing that parents and the children don't usually argue about.
So you argue with them?
Why do I feel like you're putting words in my mouth, Detective? What I mean about arguments is things like, oh, you know, you haven't eaten any vegetables or it's time to go to bed. That's what I mean by arguments and disagreements. Detective, what exactly are you writing down?
Notes, Mr. Hamilton, just notes. Please calm down.
Right. So what exactly happens now? Do you send out a search party?
No, nothing happens yet. We'll make a few general lines of inquiry, but won't start a search for at least 24 hours.
And what happens in the meantime?
You sit and wait, Mr. Hamilton.
And that's it? I sit and wait?
Please, I understand this is a very emotionally charged time for you, but there's procedures in place for these kind of cases. Rest assured, Dean, I'll personally do everything I can to find your children.
I'm sorry. I just want them back home. I don't know how to feel.
Here you are, Dean. Something to remember Ruby by. I know it's easier said than done, but please, try to remain positive.
So what do I do if I need to contact
Don't
you?
you worry about anything like that, Mr. Hamilton. I'm always watching. Always.
Ville tar du bare å lukke døra på soverommet og skrur av lyset. Takk.
You can't keep doing this shit to yourself, Dean. I mean, you're not thinking straight. I mean, you left the back door open, for God's sake. What did the police say?
Nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing. They can't do anything for 24 hours. That's when it becomes a missing persons case, Julian. A missing persons case? These are my kids. I don't know what to do.
What you do is, mate, you stay strong. They're out there. They're out there somewhere. And I'm with you every step of the way. You need to cut this crap out. This isn't helping.
I'm half expecting them to walk in at any moment and everything's going to be okay, you know?
I know, mate. I know.
I've looked everywhere. I just don't. I don't know where else to look. I don't know what to do.
Let me look again. Dean, come on, let's go.
Julian's right. I look again. I am not going to sit around, no matter what that Detective Blackwell said. Perhaps I can find some clues to Ruby and Andy's whereabouts.
Hello?
Dean, it's Bexley.
Bexley?
Julian's girlfriend, Bexley.
Yes, Bexley. I'm sorry, Bexley. I'm not quite with it at the moment.
Listen, I'm just calling to see if there's a reason that Ruby and Andy aren't at school today. I've just called the register and they're not here.
Yeah. Yeah, look, Bexley, truth be told, I'm in a bit of a situation here. I've woken up this morning and my children aren't here and I don't know where they are. I was hoping they would have come to school, but obviously that's not the case.
No, they're not here. Dean, is everything alright at home?
Yeah. Listen, I've got to go. Thanks for calling, Bexley. Bye-bye.
Klart at det ikke blir baronen vårs. Der, vet du.
Plug. Right. Password. password. Password.
I cried again today because Mummy's still not home. I hope she does come home soon though. I miss her lots and lots. This is my favourite photo of her. I do not like school anymore because Harry says he fancies Sarah more than me. She was my friend. Me and Daddy went to the park. I met a boy and a girl and we played on the swing, but that was it because we had to go home and get some dinner. Daddy keeps crying. He says it's because his heart hurts. I really wish I could hold myself together in front of my kids. I hope Mummy bought me a dream catcher and Daddy says it will keep away the bad dreams. I hope he's right. Maybe the dream catcher takes a bit of time before it starts to work, because I still keep seeing the nasty man at the bottom of my bed. Daddy says it's just my imagination. I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen. I am scared. Ruby mentions the dream catcher. It really didn't seem to stop her nightmares. No answer.
She's here, is Ruby, look, with her mismatching pyjamas as usual.
Dad?
Yeah?
Shut up, Dad.
Oh, charming.
Mum? Mm-hmm. Can we play with some toys tomorrow?
Oh, I've got to go and do some gardening tomorrow. I can't.
I cried again today because Mummy's still not home. I hope she...
Hi. Any change, could you, mate?
Yeah, sure.
One. Yeah. You're a star, bud. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do you happen to have seen two children around here?
No. No, sorry, mate. I haven't seen them.
Okay. You take care now. Bye-bye.
Have a good day, my friend.
Vi går ikke an å skrive.
Cuddles. Ruby's teddy. Her friend. Why was it at their den? No answer. No answer. Cuddles. Ruby's teddy. Her friend. Why was it at their den? My house keys. Ruby mentions the dream catcher that her mum bought for her. I wonder if it's the password.
It's worth a shot. Excellent. I mean, right. Where to start?
With
You came then?
So you sent the note?
Follow me.
Yeah. I think I'd better.
So, who are you?
I'm me. Nothing special. I just know a lot more than most people because I open my eyes.
You must have a name.
Alex. The Y.
Oh, okay, Alex with a Y. What do you know? Where are my kids?
Dean.
How the hell do you know my name?
Dean, there's something you need to know. Please, look at this.
Alex, where are my kids? What do you know?
Please, let me explain. See this? Take a good look at this monitor. Look, look!
What is this?
This, Dean, is a snapshot taken from a satellite the night your kids were taken.
Alex, what is this shit? Please tell me what you know. I do not understand this. Please.
I wish my wife was here.
Dean. Dean, please, Dean, please, calm down. I didn't take your children, I can assure you of that. And I know you wish your wife was here. But I'm here to help you. What I'm showing you will seem crazy, random, unconnected even. I understand what you must be thinking, but please, Dean, I'm begging you, please. Let me show you something. Because I'm sure I know what's happened to them. But please, I want you to understand that I'm here to help you.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm the only person you can trust.
Okay, Alex, show what you've got.
Okay, right. Look again. I know, it looks like a blur of random colours, but this was taken from a satellite I hacked into.
Oh, hacked? What the hell do you mean, hacked? What do you do? What is this shit?
This is what I do. Do you trust your government? Do you really believe that everything you've ever been told is the truth? Do you not think that there just might be more out there than we're let on? Everything we know about our country, our planet, our universe is because of what we've been told, be it through media or books or whatever? Nah. No, we just nod and accept it like sheep. Meh. I don't.
What the hell are you getting at here, Alex?
As I was saying... Shh. As I was saying, it looks like a random mess of colours, but there's more to it than there appears. What these are, Dean, are actual readings. Electromagnetic readings with trace readings of radiation.
You have lost me already.
It's really quite simple.
It does seem it. It really does seem really.
Every year, there are literally thousands of supposed abductions with witness accounts.
Abductions. Witness accounts. You're talking about aliens. Little green men.
They're not always green. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Believe me, I know exactly how this sounds.
Yeah, it sounds pathetic, is what it sounds.
Dean, take a look at these satellite readings from all the recent well-known alien abduction locations. The evidence speaks for itself, don't you think? Open your mind! Oh, God. Are you okay?
How do I even begin this? This is going to sound crazy. The night before my children vanished, Good God, this sounds stupid. I saw something.
What did you see?
It sounds crazy. It sounds ridiculous. It was a light in the sky. A pulsating globe. It pulsated the once and then it was gone. I really didn't think anything of it.
The signs are all there. What's happening soon?
What do you mean, what happens soon?
What solar event is happening soon?
The total eclipse?
Right.
I don't see the connection.
Most abductions take place just before a significant solar event. In this case, the total eclipse.
Why? If this is true, then why? Why are these things doing this?
You're not going to like what I've got to say next.
Alex, I can't possibly get any more down than I am right now.
There is no God. Not as we know it. Not as we've been told.
How do you possibly know any of this?
Do you believe in God?
No.
Okay. That's ultimately your choice. But no. There isn't one. Certainly not some single being that created us all. But of course that leads to the question then, how did we all get here? Right? They made us.
Christ, this is bullshit.
Is it, Dean? Just look at the Egyptians. We were always told that they worshipped the sun, right? Wrong. They worshipped them. Just take a close look at their hieroglyphs. It's all there. Little objects, discs, little men. It's all hidden in plain sight that it's laughable that we've been programmed by the regime to block out the obvious. The truth would ultimately be our destroyer.
Wow. This is amazing.
Oh. I'm surprised you've accepted this so easily. Most people would be calling me batshit crazy. But, well done, Dean. Well done for opening your eyes. That takes a lot.
Okay. So now what? Why have they taken my kids?
Because their species is dying. They created us from them. But as the generations have passed since the start of life on Earth, some genetics have faded. Why, I'm not sure. A sort of evolution that they didn't anticipate, I presume. They need the remaining few who still unwittingly contain strong strands of that DNA to extract and then recreate themselves. To reclone themselves.
Reclone? And my kids have this DNA? Then why didn't they take me? Because surely if they have it, I have it too.
I can't answer that one, Dean, I'm sorry.
Wait a second. If they created us to start with, then why can't they just recreate themselves?
They can, but only when the solar eclipse is actually happening, because this is when the conditions of the DNA extraction are at their prime. Solar flares and alignment. They can only extract the DNA when the conditions are right.
And what about my kids? What happens to them after the extraction?
The majority of abductions made for the purposes of DNA extractions are adult abductees. They're returned shortly after, sometimes months or after years.
What about children? Alex? What about children? What about my kids? It's the same, right? They're returned. They'll be returned.
I'm so sorry.
Alex? But what? The news? Why? Alright, okay. Right now.
Welcome back to day 2 of our Eclipse Countdown, where this sleepy village has been shocked to discover that the local vicar, Reverend English, has been having an affair with the local verger. Whereas anywhere else, this story would be vergering on the ridiculous. Here in Marywine...
They won't tell you about the lights in the sky. Look up. Open your eyes.
Excuse me.
Don't try and interrupt me, you male mainstream patriarch.
Well, I've been called far worse.
You're part of the cover-up.
Okay.
You!
So this is Alex with no surname.
I don't identify with male property or progeny. Something is coming to this village, something evil, and people have to listen to the truth.
Well, this will be all over social media by now, so you've made
This
a point.
isn't for publicity. I'm just a voice shouting the truth.
No, just shouting. And for now, back to Clementine in the studio.
I bet you're a pervert.
And thank you, Clementine. Well, strange weather conditions have hit Merrywine today on the day of the eclipse. Now, I can tell you, even though I'm a soft southerner, it is very chilly here today. This is, of course, fueling government conspiracy theorists that the eclipse is part of a great cover-up. But covering up what? Well, if aliens do make an appearance today, I will be the first to take them for a pint in the local. Back to the studio.
Det blir så dumt, vet du.
The demand reads, play my game. Do as you're told. Go to the Chamber of Bones. Do not call the police. I don't want to risk Alex or myself until I can work this goose chase out. The letter reads, "You were told not to call the police. Do it again and you will face the consequences. Now go to the red box."
Hello? Who is this? Just tell me where they are!
Just go to the field.
Fuck. Hello? Are you okay? Oh, shit. I did not kill him.
Well, that's what I'm going to find out. Did you know the deceased?
No. That is, I've seen him around.
So you knew of him?
Everyone round here does. He's a local homeless madman.
Stay calm. Ever had any run-ins with him?
Only he came to the door once. He was asking for money. He was asking everyone.
Aggression isn't going to get you anywhere, Mr. Hamilton.
I'm sorry, yeah. I am this close to breaking.
It won't take much longer. So you think the deceased was the man sending you the notes?
I don't know anymore.
But you did think that, right?
The notes led me to him. Who else can it be?
Who else? How about a man who had unfettered access to the children? Someone who no one would suspect? A teacher? Maybe.
What?
Or a father?
You can't think.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. You mentioned yourself that you argue. Perhaps it might seem like an obvious solution to just get rid of the problem.
I didn't and wouldn't do anything to my children.
An honest answer from you, I suppose.
Detective, I have not done anything wrong.
I'm just going to cut to the chase. Dean Hamilton, did you have anything to do with the disappearance of Ruby and Andrew Hamilton?
Yes, you've got me, Detective. It was me. I killed them. I was fed up of loving them with every ounce of my heart. No, of course I didn't kill them, you stupid bald twat.
You have no idea how I'm using every ounce of my strength right now to keep from doing something I'll regret. I'll be back, Mr. Hamilton.
Yeah. All right, Arnie.
The letter reads, "You were told not to call the police. Do it again and you will face the consequences. Now go to the red box." No answer. No answer. No answer. One of Ruby's headbands. Some sick bastard is screwing around with me. Let's see what they've been searching for. Unicorn toys. Football league table. Are mermaids real? Flying discs. Why do they fall up? Where is my mummy? Little men at the bottom of my bed. Help me find mummy. Please, please. How to make them go away. Spaceships in Marywine. Is Santa real? Xbox games. Lights in the sky. How to make nightmares stop. Does Mummy miss me? No answer. Let's see what they've been searching for. Unicorn toys.
Dean.
Andy and Ruby's laptop I bought for them after Sarah left. I left it in the house.
Dean, why are you phoning me? We're in the same bloody room.
Alex sent the letter. She doesn't need to see it again. The demand reads, play my game. Do as you're told. Go to the Chamber of Bones. Do not call the police. The letter reads, you were told not to call the police. Do it again and you will face the consequences. Now go to the red box. The demand reads, play my game. Do as you're told. Go to the Chamber of Bones. Do not call the police.
Ay, qué asco.
Let's see what they've been searching for. Unicorn toys. Football league table. Our mermaid. I cried again today because Mummy's still not home. Mummy bought me a dream. I cried again today because Mummy bought me a dream cat.
Nein, nein, ich wusste.
No answer. No answer. Julian, it's me again. Is there any chance you can pop over, please? I need someone to talk to.
And he thinks you're responsible for this.
He thinks something. I know that. I think he's made his mind up about me already, to be honest. And it's not a nice feeling.
The question is, who the hell's doing this? Who's having you running around on a goose chase?
That's the biggest question of all right now.
This Alex you're now friends with. Can you trust her?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. She's special.
Well, regardless, you know you can trust me, right?
Of course, Julian. I know that.
I'll never forget that first time we met. Remember?
Yeah, the hospital. We'd just taken Sarah in to give birth to Ruby. You were the porter there. You make an excellent porter.
Oh yeah, it was a uniform. It said, "He's a man you can trust."
Julian, where do I go from here?
You keep doing what you're doing. Mate, you've got this.
Have I? Feels like I'm losing grip.
Well, you're not. Okay? Come in, man. Listen, I need to get off.
Oh, take it a waste of time then.
Yeah, sorry about that. Bex will be wondering where I am. So I'll be doing the tea today.
You? Cooking?
Hey, don't start. I know how to make a mean Chinese.
Ordering out then.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
See you later, buddy.
You got a cat? You know, the Egyptians used to worship those creatures. Cats! Unbelievable. I just thought I'd pop by to see how you are, Mr. Hamilton.
During my little goose chase with the notes, I found this. It's Ruby's.
Why are you only just informing me of this now?
I'd completely forgotten, Detective. My head has been a total shed for the past day or two since you began accusing me of this whole thing.
Well, regardless, you do know that keeping evidence can be seen as obstruction of justice, Mr. Hamilton. You do know that, right?
That is not the case at all, and you know it's not.
Do I? I might take some persuading. There's an awful lot of evidence stacking up against you right now, Mr. Hamilton. For example, you. Listening to me, Mr. Hamilton. You can see where I'm going with this, right?
Detective, for the 100th time, I am not guilty of this. Surely the headband means something.
What are you doing?
Sorry?
Let's not play silly buggers here, Mr. Hamilton. We both know that your little friend Alex has just sent you some rather revealing imagery, shall we say?
I don't...
Oh, but you do. I was beginning to really admire your confidence, respecting the way that you were playing along, but now you're being deceitful. You're trying to trick me.
Bring them back home to me.
There it is! Too late now, though. You got a cat? You know, the Egyptians used to worship those creatures. Cats! Unbelievable. I just thought I'd pop by to see how you are, Mr. Hamilton.
During my little goose chase with the notes, I found this. It's rubies.
Why are you only just informing me of this now?
I've completely forgotten, Detective. My head has been a total shed for the past day or two since you began accusing me of this whole thing.
Well, regardless, you do know that keeping evidence can be seen as obstruction of justice, Mr. Hamilton. You do know that, right?
That is not the case at all, and you know it's not.
Do I? I might take some persuading. There's an awful lot of evidence stacking up against you right now, Mr. Hamilton. For example, you. Are you even listening to me, Mr. Hamilton? You can see where I'm going with this, right?
Detective, for the 100th time, I am not guilty of this. Surely the headband means something.
What are you doing?
Sorry?
Let's not play silly buggers here, Mr. Hamilton. We both know that your little friend Alex has just sent you some rather revealing imagery, shall we say?
I don't...
Oh, but you do. I was beginning to really admire your confidence, respecting the way that you were playing along, but now you're being deceitful. You're trying to trick me.
Bring them back home to me.
There it is! Too late now, though. You got a cat? You know, the Egyptians used to worship those creatures. Cats! Unbelievable. I just thought I'd pop by to see how you are, Mr. Hamilton.
During my little goose chase with the notes, I found this. It's rubies.
Why are you only just informing me of this now?
I've completely forgotten, Detective. My head has been a total shed for the past day or two since you began accusing me of this whole thing.
Well, regardless, you do know that keeping evidence can be seen as obstruction of justice, Mr. Hamilton. You do know that, right?
That is not the case at all, and you know it's not.
Do I? I might take some persuading. There's an awful lot of evidence stacking up against you right now, Mr. Hamilton. For example, you. Are you even listening to me, Mr. Hamilton? can see where I'm going with this, right? I know who you are. I'm sorry.
Gideon.
Ah, Dean. I'll say this for you. You're the first of your kind that I've come across who has the guts to be so, dare I say it, brave.
Where are they?
Somewhere at, back of my mind, actually.
Why are you doing this?
Fun! Because it's fucking fun, that's why. Simple as. It's a delight to watch you breaking more and more as time passes, wondering what's happened. Little bones try.
Bring them back home to me.
Wrong answer! Can you imagine though if I did? Oh, here are your kids, Dean. I'll just be on my way now. Wouldn't work, would it? Where you fit in? It's a game.
Game?
This is all a game. Have you not figured that out yet? From the little goose chase that I led you on to the way I'm mentally dissecting you. It's a game. My game. You will continue to play it.
What do you want from me?
Oh, I want you to suffer more before I finish playing, so you have some time on your side at least. Call the police if you want. That's if I even let you get through to them this time. See if they'll leave you. Anyhow! I think I'll be on my way now. Toodaloo! Oh, look, you must be Alex with a, what was it, a W?
Oh my.
Oh, you're so cute, aren't ya?
Leave her alone.
Shut up! Lucky I let you live. Oh, by the way, I know all about the photos that you just sent to Dean. I am everything!
Please, leave now, sir.
Be seeing you.
Alex, you okay? Alex, what the hell is going on?
Do you have a cat?
Yes, why?
Oh, I don't like the viscosity of this. I'm allergic to cats, and if I'm near them, I go all bulbous.
And we don't want you going all bulbous now, do we?
Oh, we do not. How can I help you if I'm bulbous? Think.
Right, well, now you're comfortable. Please tell me what you know. What is the deal with this photo?
Good question. If I'm honest, I'm not even sure myself. I've never come across anything like that in all my years of...
Hacking?
You're not going to let that drop, are you? It's not hacking. I prefer the term knowledge siphoning.
Yeah, and I prefer not to have the men in black kicking in my front door. Alex, please tell me what you know. Who is this Gideon? Who is he? He can't be a... He's not a time traveller.
I don't think so. He's not human.
So, alien?
Exactly. See, I told you they weren't all green. He seems to have a lifespan that lasts for centuries. He might even be older than the human race. Perhaps even the planet.
Jesus Christ.
Possibly. Who knows?
What do the government know about this? Why are they keeping this a secret? What do they intend to do?
What they intend to do is keep it, or him, away from public knowledge. If they know that the public knows about the existence of Gideon, then their powers become nothing. Their rulings and orders become the equivalent of using a sausage as a hammer.
A sausage as a hammer?
You know what I mean. I meant that it's not obvious. Just stop it.
I know exactly what you meant. You're talking about using a sausage as a hammer. Would you like a cup of tea, actually? I'm using hot water as a base.
Water? See, that's the one. Do you know that they could literally poison us all by putting a neurotoxin in the water main?
Fascinating.
What tea bags are you using?
these ones.
See, you know nothing. Do you know that they release millions and millions of plastics? Each tea bag contains 11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. And that's into each cup. Each cup!
For God's sake, do you want a cup of tea or not? Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
$11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. That's a lot, isn't it? And eventually it keeps building up until there's a coat hanger's worth in your bloodstream.
Do you know what, Alex? You're enough to drive a man to smoking.
It's probably less bad for you than tea.
So, where do we go from here?
That's our problem, Dean. I don't know. This Gideon, the power he has. There are two of us. Two people, two mortals. Against a god.
God. But you just said it yourself. There are two of us, one of him. You know what? A few days ago, I had nobody on my side. Nobody. And now, here you are, helping. This means a lot. So, where's he from? Where is he?
At this moment, I don't know. Although that's a lie, really. I do have my suspicions.
I'm listening.
As I'm convinced that he's not from our world, then the only logical conclusion is that he's from somewhere out there.
He's the one who took my children, isn't he?
I'm convinced he is, yes.
Why the fuck is he prancing around like PC Plod?
Fun.
Fun? He's getting his kicks from toying with me, from trying to break me. I am not going to let that happen.
We're not going to let it.
Wait, the eclipse is tomorrow. That's when he'll do his thing. That's when he's going to extract what he needs from my children. That's when he's going to kill my children.
Well, at least we know where he is. Okay, think. Where is the best optimal place to receive the full effect of the eclipse? And don't think Cornwall just because it's pretty, because we know he's not there.
No.
Exactly. That is the most powerful place. Front row seats.
But how the hell am I supposed to get to the moon?
Obviously, this is a completely hopeless situation, but I do have links with NASA.
Really?
No, sorry, that was a joke.
I'm so glad you came along.
Welcome back to Merry Wine in North Yorkshire, where most southerners fear to tread. Yet, here I am. I'm outside the only shop in the village, which most people would call a monopoly. But here, the money is flowing freely. I'll tell you, I've tasted their meaty baps, and they are very good. At the moment, the shop is doing a roaring trade in these special glasses, which have been designed by science to protect one's eyes from the majesty of the sun. So one can wear these and be protected from the effects of the eclipse. I am feeling safer already. Safety first. You do not want the eclipse to be the last thing that you'll see.
Das kommer ganska långt. Det var greit. Da håper jeg dere likte den der, så får dere ha det fint til neste gang.